turned on the debate, but then I went outside and I went into the basketball barn and put on some Dorothy Moore. Do, 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 do. Oh, honey, just the mention of your name, just your name, turns a flicker to a flame. Listen to me, good baby. I think of the things we used to do, and my whole world turns misty blue. Yeah, dropping bombs on each other, negotiating people as if they were commodities. Okay. Getting together of business people that mass murder the poor so they can maintain positions of power and wealth and authority. And everybody vote for me so I can hang out with these narcissistic, brain chemical addicted psychopaths. And we can all decide whether or not who lives or dies, and who gets to live in a house and who doesn't, who gets to live in the street and who doesn't, who gets to be incarcerated, who doesn't, who gets to be inoculated and who doesn't, who gets to be, you know what I'm saying? Some people can't take certain things like vaccines because they have allergic to things in the vaccines, guys. Okay. So the best thing to do is engage in an environment that doesn't necessitate vaccines to survive human disgustingness. Okay? Do you understand? Okay. So, getting a lot of my Ray. She's so smart. I was 33 years old when she was born. She's a hellified a lot younger than me. If you don't understand molecular structures and the eternal essence of the spirit and molecular structures that share memories of other molecular structures, you're not going to understand a damn thing I say when I talk about my relationships with people that are in my life because of genome sequencing, which is an actual scientific. They have genome sequencing at New Mexico State University. And the underlying issue in the world today has nothing to do with economics. It has to do with molecular manipulation, stem cell research, and cloning. Okay. And philanthropy is just genocidal operations to keep the people distracted, while the rich people find ways to better deal with their stem cell research and their cloning. Because you can surgically alter yourself, make yourself more physically attractive, elongate your life unnaturally for irrational periods of time. Okay. Now, wouldn't it be best just to be born, cradle to grave, a long, healthy life, living the Lord's Prayer, respecting the environment, respecting one another, and loving your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren, okay, as much as you love your spouse. Fucking your spouse isn't love. That's just sexual reproduction. You know, like the people on TV talking. And you hear these people on TV. In New Mexico, they have an ad for one of the political proponents, right? And the girl sits there and she goes, I was at the store when they overturned Roe v. Wade and I was crushed. Okay. Other girl, it's like the weight of the world's ready to crash in on me because I can't get an abortion. I feel the same way when everybody rejects living the Lord's Prayer. Yeah. When everybody refuses to accept, let's forgive debt and trespass, love one, eternal and faithful peace, I'm crushed. Okay? When I thought Obama and Lopez and all those people were going to show up and support me and they never did, I was crushed. Okay? And I don't need Nella Dominici to come into town and be like her old man and have the same mental and emotional problems that her sister had, only she does a better job of covering them up because she's not a competitive athlete. She's playing chess with people's lives like her old man, right? Any politician on the Mexico border, okay, is dealing with genocidal genocidal operations, okay? California, Arizona, New Mexico, and Texas. Okay, those are the 4 places in the United States that deal with, on a daily basis, mass genocide. Okay. Canada, Washington, no. North Dakota, no. Montana, no. Wisconsin, Minnesota, no. New York, no. Ohio and Michigan, no. No mass genocidal operations. There's legalized prostitution in places in Canada. Okay, that's why Ben Affleck and Matt Damon went up there after their last duel. Okay, being obnoxious. The Last Duel. Who makes crappy movies like that, okay? You're going to dress a bunch of people up in old shit, acting like people that... I understand doing it back in Guy Williams' time with the Alcalde and the Comandante, and we were all ignorant and stupid back then. That was before you had Judah Krishnamurti and D.T. Suzuki on YouTube, right? Okay, but in the 21st century, getting dressed up to say, oh, look at this man, he could sexually abuse people and get away with it, and what... Like, the Patriot Act doesn't do that right now. Like the scientists at Huachuca, White Sands, and Los Alamos don't do that hasta aquí hoy. Okay? Do you understand? How they sexually manipulate people is they have all invasive technology in there, and then they manipulate your environment, and they deprive you of anything kind, loving, romantic, intimate. I haven't had a moment's privacy for intimacy in my entire life. Okay, you get Jennifer Lopez putting up sheets in her hotel rooms because she's afraid that people will try to video record her having sex with people. Paparazzi. Okay, I've had the worst, most disgusting scientist in the history of the world watching everything I do, watching me go through puberty, watching me try to work it out, and having their presence, okay, in my room, their mental and emotional dysfunction in my room. Okay, and on a subconscious level being cognizant of it. Okay, I don't think most of you understand what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay, but if you don't, go listen to these two. Okay, they'll talk about Burger King or McDonald's. Who has the best fucking hamburgers and French fries in all of the United States of America? Everyone knows it's Burger King. It's McDonald's, son of a bitch. It's been McDonald's longer, and it's always going to be McDonald's. The Constitution says McDonald's is better than Burger King. And you're going to try to destroy democracy by saying that Burger King is better than McDonald's. Well, I think Vladimir Putin's a better guy than Zelensky. You're wrong, because McDonald's is better than Burger King. No, everybody knows Burger King is better. Which multi-billion-dollar corporation do you want to support so your kids can work their way through college there if they're not good enough to play basketball, football, be a rap star, have everybody think, God, I wish she looked like a stallion, I'd love to ride her. That's what they're talking about. It's like, you homosexual, a stallion is a male horse. Yeah, that means you want to be a rump rager in prison. A mare, she looks like a fine mare, but why would you, that would be insulting. It's like, you think I look like an animal? You want to fuck me like an animal. Okay? If you want to make love, treat me like a woman. If you want to fuck, go get one of those plastic dolls online. Okay? You can call her Megan the Stallion. My name is Javon Ruth Pete. Thank you very much. Do you understand? Oh, I got your MTV Music Awards right here. Right here. Okay? Motherfuckers. Okay. You ain't nothing you can roll past me that I can't clean up and give back to you better than what you brought it. Do you understand? Ain't nothing you can roll past me that I can't clean up and give it back to you better than you brought it. Okay? Because I'm the living embodiment of the Lord's Prayer. Okay? And you just defecate in your underwear. We'll send it to you in a white or brown truck in discreet packaging. Okay? I'm going to recover. My body's going to recover. A lot of people, Dad told me Jason was a secret smoker because he was stressed. And he needed it to alleviate his stress. And I'm just like, oh, Jesus, gosh, dang it. Because I know, Earl, I know. They don't believe you're the gracious good shepherd. They believe I'm a cartoon character waiting in the sky to come and fix everything. And then we can all wear our soccer mom jeans. They say that the greatest president that ever lived was the brown guy. No, the brown guy sucked. He was a brown Lyndon Baines Johnson. Got 2 terms. Because they hoodwinked y'all. When Obama gave more Americans more drugs to kill themselves with than any other president in the history of the world, and then pardoned more drug dealers, illegal drug dealers, than any president in the history of the United States. Okay? He was a very bad person. He wanted to be cool and hip and hang out with the people that do the halftime shows at the Super Bowls in Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. He's a fucktard. Okay? He needs to go to Maui and get blunted and never talk publicly about doing anything right for people. He thought he was like Joshua. And no, he's not. Okay, there's someone in the world like Joshua. It's not Barack Hussein Obama. That was just a Disney scripting. You know, like Martinez being Guy Williams. You know, Diego de la Vega. Okay, it's just the Comandante. Drink to the Commandante's health. Okay, Sergeant Garcia is funny. Yeah, I'm watching those. I remember I used to watch them a little bit as a kid. They weren't on as much. I couldn't watch them as much as I wanted to. And then when I watch them, I see why I liked them so much. I also see why Guy Williams was upset with Dr. Smith being on. It upset me with Dr. Smith. I really liked Guy Williams and Don. I liked the whole family. Dr. Smith was like, why they? Because he's the one that always gives them a calamity and keeps them lost in space. So he's the show because he's the antagonist to their protagonist. And it's like, I sucked. Because he was always, but that was the premise of the show. And the guy who played Dr. Smith said, well, it's upset because it was all about me. It wasn't all about you. Everybody who watched the show, just leave Dr. Smith there. Just let the aliens eat him. Just leave Dr. Smith there. Everyone was thinking it, like Bernie Mac, America, y'all thinking it. I just said it. Right? Everybody just leave Dr. Smith there. You're too nice of a guy. You're out in space with your family. He's always putting your family at risk of getting killed. Just leave Dr. Smith with the cannibal aliens and like Michael Rockefeller. Just leave him in New Guinea and just get the hell on up out of there. Go get you, a farm. Oh, Montana, give this child a home. Give the love of a good family and a woman of his own. Give a wild one for the brother and the wild Montana skies. Right. You know what I'm saying, guys? Okay, let's load this one up. We'll see how fast scientists can move to world peace and forgiveness of debt and trespass so we can actually do things intelligently and in a healthy manner. We will try to load this on YouTube and hope it will not take at least 2.5 to 4 hours. But I don't know. We will see if the scientists will be able to speed things up. It'll probably take about 2.5 hours, guys. I love you, all right? Peace.